Welcome along, everybody. It is the season finale, the final race in this enthralling season. Season 1 of Career Mode comes to an end today, our last race for Haas, and it is bucketing down. It will be full wets, at least for the start. Max Verstappen won the championship last time out in Monza. Can he win again today? That will be the big question. We're here in Brazil, 2 DRS zones, one down the main straight and one down the back straight just after the first chicane. And Merry Christmas, everybody. Wherever you are in the world, this should be going up on Christmas Day. So have a good time with your family, eat lots of food, and hopefully you get a few good gifts. So enjoy Christmas. And so here we go. The last time for Haas. We got a win. I think we got 2 wins back-to-back this season. And they were very, very special races. It'll be sad to leave this team, and it's been a very, very long season. Way back in Bahrain when we started, we had a ton of races, and now we will be going to Ferrari next season. We will be skipping over Alfa Romeo and going straight to Ferrari, and that will bring its own new challenges, and I'm very excited for that. But today, it's one last dance. Let's take a look at the starting grid for the final race of the season, and it's Max Verstappen on pole position, our world champion for this year, in real life and in the game. Charles Leclerc comes second from Hamilton, then comes Lando Norris, Valtteri Bottas, Sergio Perez. 7th goes to Pierre Gasly, Stroll, Tsunoda, then comes Sebastian Vettel, then comes Raikkonen in his final race, Sainz. 13th goes to Giovinazzi, 14th Nicholas Latifi, 15th and 16th goes to Mazepin and myself. We get out-qualified by our teammate once again. Ricardo, Alonso, Russell, and Ocon starts last. Both him and Russell did not set a lap in qualifying. Now let's get this race underway. There's a very high chance that we'll get a safety car between now and the end of the race. Will it come on lap 1? We will see in just a few moments' time. It's lights out, and away we go. It's a good start from Max Verstappen, but also a good start from the Ferrari. He may be leading into turn 1, which he is. Down the inside he goes, through the first couple of corners, through the Senna S's. He is ahead and up into the lead. Max Verstappen dropping back a little bit. Can he catch him a little bit further along? And that is the Alpine of Fernando Alonso off and out of this race, as the Ferrari now goes through the left-hander, and Leclerc leads this race. But yeah, Fernando Alonso out already, and you can see there, lost his front wing with contact with us. Also hit the Williams, well, got squeezed by the Williams rather, and off at turn 2. As we go on to lap 2, and he almost lost it in a straight line. Giovinazzi is going to go down the inside on us through the first corner and into the Senna S's. We go wheel to wheel with Giovinazzi, but we stay ahead of Giovinazzi. Our teammate Nikita Mazepin trying to get past Nicholas Latifi, but he just can't. Down the straight now, he will have slipstream. Oh, and that out of the race. Daniel Ricciardo, he has hit the barrier, it looks like. Here's the onboard. What has happened? Has he just aquaplaned? Yes, he has. He's hit the wall. Also hit the Alpine of Esteban Ocon, and that's a hefty whack. And that's the second Alpine that's made contact in this race. Ocon, though, is not out of the race, unlike his teammate. And there's some late braking from the Iceman. Down the inside goes Kimi Räikkönen, and he'll be on the outside for turn 2. We almost make some contact, but we swing it through and just keep that position as we run on board with our teammate, who has now gotten past Esteban Ocon. Here comes Kimi Räikkönen again. He's going to try for the second lap in a row. He's going to go around the outside of us, wheel to wheel. We try to push him a little bit wide. We almost make some contact, but we managed to stay ahead once again. Now, the regulations say the drivers don't need to pit because they're on wet tires. Kimi Räikkönen is going to try a move once again on us. He's going to go around the outside. He does not have the grip, though, and we stay ahead. And there goes Räikkönen. I bet he's getting a little bit desperate now on the back of us. And he's getting, oh my goodness, and he's lost his front wing. He's lost his entire front wing with contact with us. Oh dear, Kimi Räikkönen. He will drop even more positions. And he ran into the side wheel of us. Was that our fault? We will see once we get a replay of that. But Kimi Räikkönen will be near on out of this race. We are right on board with Kimi Räikkönen on this replay, and you can see the corner kind of closed up. Was that our fault? Let me know down in the comment section below. As we now see Latifi trying to go for a move on us on the exit. We go a little bit wider to take that wider line, but Latifi has got such great drive out of the exit. He will be quicker than us down the straight. He will have the inside line. We squeeze him towards the inside to try to get a better turn in for us, which we do, and that really puts Latifi off, and now he's behind the Alpine driver, but he almost made contact with us as well as he got past Ocon, who is now on the inside trying to get past him, which Ocon does, and that's a very, very neat move from Esteban. Wow. Here comes Esteban Ocon. He got past Latifi one lap prior, and now he sets his sights on us. He goes around the outside. We nearly made contact, and, well, that was very, very brave from Ocon, but now on the exit, he will have the slipstream down the straight, but he will also have to deal with that spray coming off the rear of us. Which way will he go? He will go to the inside, down the straight. He is ahead of us into the braking zone, but we brake later and we stay ahead. Very close now. He's going to go for it. He's tagged us. We've got a bit wide. We've lost the rear. We've gone off the track. We stay ahead, but Esteban, wow, we did make contact with Esteban, or rather Esteban made contact with us. As you can see there, a small tap in and it put us off massively. Now through the final corner, whoa, we almost lost it there as Esteban tries to get through, which he does. We will be in the slipstream though, just behind him, and well, we are fully behind him now. Will we be able to brake later than Esteban into turn one? Which way will we go? We will go to the inside. We dive it down the inside into the braking zone. Wheel to wheel through the chicane. We stay ahead of Esteban. Well, we get ahead of Esteban. And now Latifi is trying to get past Esteban through the left-hander. Down the straight, Esteban gets a much better exit. And Esteban, can he stay ahead? He will need to brake later than Latifi. Has he? It doesn't look like he has, because Latifi is still hustling and harrying him. On the exit, Latifi gets ahead. Here comes the Williams. He's going to try this one around the outside. We have the inside, which means that we will be able to brake a little bit later. But there goes Esteban Ocon. And it's 3 wide there. We go off the track a little bit and try to stay ahead, which we do. Somehow, we stay ahead. And wow, that was a great battle there. There goes Esteban Ocon. And the Alpine driver, can he get through and past us this time around? Goes around the outside. No, he cannot. We stay ahead once again. But we might not want to be feeling too comfortable, because now here comes Esteban Ocon coming back at us. He's going to go to the inside once again. And can we brake later? Which we do. We brake a lot later than Esteban Ocon, who makes contact with us as we stay ahead. Oh no, Charles Leclerc going slowly, pulling over to the side of the track. Will this pull out the safety car? And Charles Leclerc is out of this race. He was leading the race. He took the lead from the first lap. Now he is out of this race, and the safety car has been brought out. Verstappen takes the race lead. And now Carlos Sainz is coming at Sebastian Vettel. And now Sainz brakes later than Vettel. He's going to go down the inside, and Sainz is through and up into 8th place. We run on board with Carlos Sainz, and he runs into us. Oh dear, it's the same exact thing that happened to Kimi Räikkönen. But now it's happened to the Ferrari man who just got past Sainz a few laps ago. Vettel has now gotten past us. What a move from the German. We go wide though, and we are still in this battle. We try to send it around the outside. We got pushed a little bit wider, right, Vettel? We have the inside for the next corner. It'll be all about who gets a better drive out of this corner, and we do. And now Vettel is under pressure from Esteban Ocon, who's going to try to go around the outside. And Ocon, can he get the power down without spinning his rear tires up? Yes, he does. He's just marginally in front of Vettel, who goes off the track. And now Ocon is going to try to go down the inside on us. We need a great exit if we're going to stay ahead of Ocon, which we get it. As we go on to the final lap, and Ocon had a little bit of a look at us. Vettel did as well. Oh, we've gone wide. Ocon's going to try to go around the outside of us, but he's lost ground. And now he's lost the position to Vettel as well. And now Vettel is in our slipstream, not Ocon. And now Vettel, which way is he going to go? Inside or out? He's going to go to the outside. Around the outside he goes. Can he make it through? It's so tight between us. Nothing between the two of us. We stay ahead. But now he's going to switch to the other side. He's going to go around the outside into the right-hander. He's just marginally ahead of us. We stay ahead. Oh my goodness, will we be able to keep on to the 7th position? This has been the hardest fought battle all race. Now Ocon and Vettel are going to be going wheel to wheel. Around the outside goes the Alpine, but the Aston Martin just manages to stay ahead. Oh, and he's crashed. Sebastian Vettel is out of the race. Vettel is out of the race, and there's more contact and sliding off the road. And now this race is Nicholas Latifi, as well as that is Yuki Tsunoda out of the race, and it is a red flag. And for the second time this season, we end under a red flag, and that is the onboard from Nicholas Latifi. He just ran straight into the barrier and slid across the track, and that's a pretty hefty whack into the barrier, and you can see just how far he slid with 2 tires missing. And here's on board with George Russell. He did the same exact thing as his teammate did. Russell, though, is not out of the race. Here's on board with Yuki Tsunoda. He couldn't really get through. He would have been out of the race anyway. He would have ran into Latifi, so it's kind of unfortunate for him. And you can see on board with Vettel, we just kind of lost the rear and slid straight into him. Vettel out of the race, and that means that Max Verstappen will win the race under the red flag. He will enter the pit lane, so will everybody else, and there's a replay of, look at how much debris there is. And that was straight away a red flag. Max Verstappen wins the race. Lewis Hamilton comes third, and what an exciting final race. Max Verstappen and Red Bull win the championship, and that has just been a super season for them. They've scored so many points, and they really, really deserve it. Lando Norris comes second. He gets a podium. Well, that was absolutely thrilling. As the season comes to a close, Verstappen wins the championship and wins the final race to cap off such a great season. Lando Norris and Lewis Hamilton second and third. Merry Christmas, everybody. We will see you next season, and I will be at Ferrari. So it's a brand new challenge, and now we can finally start getting podiums and finally start winning races consistently. Goodbye, everybody.